Oh, what? Why? Come on. Where's my game? Hello? Bro. Thank you. There we go. Come on. What the heck? Hi. Why does it do that? I hate you. Okay. I kinda... that kinda disrupted my flow. Hi. It's me. Your favorite streamer that totally isn't hooked on Star Rail. We're finally back with Coffee Talk. It's been a while since we've done Coffee Talk. Hi 2048. How you doing? Yeah. Finally back with Coffee Talk. I don't even remember where we left off. I think we were talking to Hyde if my vague memory serves me correctly. We were talking to Hyde and we were getting all sentimental. So let's see whose story we're getting into this time. Let's start it. Alright, check Twitter. Did you go to college today? Well, you get to watch the stream then. Okay. Yeah, Riona just matter of fact as always. Good evening. Who is it? Hey, it's Georgie! Officer, welcome! Hey, Vilixer. How you doing? Dot. Officer? Ow. Eh, sorry. My mind's kind of somewhere else. My mind is kind of elsewhere right now. No worries. Work issues? What else? I'm all ears if you want to chat. Heh, you're a pal. I'm a real bind, Felixer. What happened? Well, never-ending workplace issues aside. Things are getting weirder by the minute, and I'm feeling out of my depths. Are you talking about your breaching patrols? Yeah. I've been analyzing the CCTV footage the last couple of days. Oh, I see. How'd that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Yes and no. The infrared's caught a couple of blurry things. It ran off, turned a corner, and disappeared. Could have been anything, like rats or cats. But none of it's what I heard on the scene. Footsteps, you know, the laughter. Right, that's what was happening. Yeah, the big ghost story and the whole case surrounding the car vandalism case. Eh. Come to think of it, it sounded more like giggles. Giggles. Can werebeasts giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if they could, it doesn't explain the footsteps, really. I see. Oh, what's up? You know why the most satyrs from France? Why the satyrs from France are more musical than the ones from America? It's because they have French. Lucas. That's horrible. Delete your account. Come on. I see. So what's next? I have some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stumped. You know, Elixir? I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Riona dropped that bomb about the fairies, you see. Oh, what about them? As it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings. Anything that didn't fit the known physical rules at the time was to be referred to as such. Oh, Does that mean banshees were part of the fairy folk? Eh, probably. Not anymore, though. It's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. But back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. And that includes apparitions. So, ghosts? Apparitions? Yes. Apparitions like... ghosts. Yep. Hey, I'm on point. I already predicted that. Ghosts. Ghosts? Ghosts! Jeepers! Zoinkies! I see. What do you mean I see? Huh? That didn't sound like a bad joke to you? I'm not sure I follow. But, come on. Ghosts don't exist. Do they? Because they do. All I can think about is that damn tree now. Ah. Ah, right. The tree. Does that mean it's haunted? It could be. I mean, dude, what's wrong with being haunted? In your world, I don't think that's even that much of a spectacle anyway. You got all sorts of beings there. I don't think ghosts would surprise anyone in your world. Don't get how you can be so calm about this. Huh? Well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, there have been all sorts of customers here. Exactly. Some of them are so out of this world even. Sometimes literally. You're right. I guess you're not the one who's being weird here. Don't say that. Everyone has their own... What the heck is that word? Everyone has their own peccadillos. True that. I don't even know if that's actually true. If you don't mind telling me though. May I ask the reason you're so afraid of ghosts? Guys, no. That's a long story. Nothing I'm ready to talk about anyway. That's understandable. All you need to know is my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Oh? My guy popped up quick one with the with the cigarette. I just put it out of his mouth and quickly put it down. Just one sip. Suggestion is a very powerful thing, Felixer. But that's all I'm willing to share for now. Okay, thanks for sharing. You know, it's funny. My grandpa was very much into this stuff. So was my daughter. They're like my opposites. Very curious and fascinated by the unknown. That I'm not, mind you. It's just what my time as a cop and all unknown variables usually mean trouble. I see. That makes sense. They're the kind of people who can see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know the Zen Rock Garden thing from Japan? What Zen Rock Garden thing? They understand the Zenness of it. I am not sure if that's a good thing. Like, you know, Japan has their own little Zen, like, you know, I know it's a whole culture and all, but like the way you put it, like the Zenness makes it sound like a scam. Makes it sound like your daughter's gonna buy the freaking Zen rocks that scammers sell. I know, but that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? I think you almost got it. Yeah? I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. Too bad he passed away before she was born. Sorry to hear that. Don't be. On that note, Felixer, you see my lighter, right? I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes. My bad. That was originally my grandpa's. He bought it sometime after the war ended. It was to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said. In one way than one. Got honorary discharge due to a severe leg injury he'd never be able to recover from. Nah. At the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk far. It was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Now, about that street. You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. So sometimes, he'd go and hang out with the street vendors in front of his place. Okay, where are you going with this? There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets from all walks of life. That's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest things. Ah, I see. You see, the street's name just came to my mind last night. Can you take a guess what it is? You mean... Foreign Street, uh-huh. It wasn't called that before. That's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. I went through his files and it checks out. Huh. Does that mean the vendors he was talking about... Bingo. I forgot the plot, man. What are we talking about? And you know what? You brought the lighter there. Wow, what a coincidence. Are you sure it's only a coincidence? What do you mean? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidences, Felixer. Everything is lined up too perfectly, if you ask me. Hmm? Ow. Think about what's happened so far. It was my team that found out about the vandalism, where they dumped the whole case on me. That my car was hit out of everyone's. Right? And my luck started tanking. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Just tons of worse have happened in the past week alone, you see. Right. And one thing led to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me. And there's the Banshee lady, patron, with some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market. Oh, okay. So, okay, I think I remember the fairy market now. Yeah, there was a fairy market under the dead tree, right? And then I think the tree they're talking about is where the market was held. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess that it does line up a lot. Information I wouldn't have even remembered on my own. Right. Oh my god. And now we know why I kept on losing my lighter, right? How are they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you get them all in order like that. I'm telling you, Felixer, that place is calling for me. This case is made for me. But they really picked the wrong guy. Why? I'm just real bad at dealing with spooks. You gotta deal with it, my guy. That's all you gotta do. You made me question everything I've ever known, you know? But I've always thought you're pretty good at handling ambiguity, officer. Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. What will they do? Will they hurt us? Did they bring bad luck? Good luck? What's the truth? Who knows? My guy trying to escape from the Matrix. Maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep. Yeah. Eh? What's that? No, nothing. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Yeah? The focus was on interesting drinks from around the world. You can find everything from the mundane to the extreme. From local comforts to really special stuff. Is he trying to sell his drinks? And I kept thinking of one particular drink might interest you. Well, it is something like a protection drink. It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients. And it will only have to do those three. Huh. Protection from what, though? Evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll help you ease your mind a bit? Nah, gotcha. But Felixer, even if the whole situation is haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits. Right? I wouldn't know. Get sleep. What's that? Hmm? Huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even see your message. What? 2048? But I might need your lighter. What for? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. I just think your lighter might give it that extra magic boost it needs. We're really leaning into the superstition here. Compared to just using a regular flame, I mean. What are you going to make me anyway? Nah, I trust you. Here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, then maybe this magical drink you've learned, Felixer. Okay. Coffee, honey, lemon. Really? That's it? That sounds very generic. What the what? Huh? Yo. This shit doesn't ward you from bad spirits. This thing is a bad spirit itself. What do you mean? Look at this thing. Huh? That just screams haunted. This thing itself is haunted. Come on. Just look at it. Yeah, it contains a freaking evil spirit itself. Oh wow, that drink does light up, huh? Yep, it's special just for you. But don't tell anybody. Roger that. Here you go. Careful. Dang, Felixer. It's really something else. Sure it's okay to drink? I have no idea. I'll take responsibility if anything happens. I mean, yeah, how else would it burn? Ah. Eh. I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry for bothering you with all this stuff, Elixir. You even made me this crazy drink to make me feel better. I mean, he did say it's special. Maybe it's just MC's secret stash. Who knows? Don't say that. I'm always happy to help however I can. Thanks. Man, at least with crooks you can actually deal directly with them, you know? Not the case with vampiritions. Not with that attitude. Who is this? Detective McQueen? I saw his name from the achievement. What? What voice do I give him? Everything can be caught with a little elbow grease. Not actual elbow grease. I won't make that mistake again. Who are you? McQueen? Is that you? Hello, Williams? Williams? Hello, Williams. It's been a while. It is you. Surprises just keep coming this week. Let me go over there. You know each other? More or less. We're brunch buddies. Brunch buddies? Brunch buddies. I feel like I meant to say brunch buddies in that same serious tone. But I don't like to talk about it. I still get nightmares. I feel ya. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it out alive. We're truly the likely ones. We're truly the lucky ones. Without a doubt. Why? Because the voice I gave him 2048? I'll just take both of your words for it. Good. Because I don't like to talk about it. So what brings you here, detective? Sure, it's not the coffee. Secret police reasons. Yo, y'all are both police. I've not read the briefing yet. Okay, he's a clown then. Okay. But enough about me. Tell me about your supernatural problems. Yeah? You need to bust a ghost? Oh. Well, busting might be a bit much. I was just talking to Felixia about getting over my fear of that stuff. And ghosts. Something like that. I'm weak against ghostly look and stuff. I get freaked out easily. Is the way he looks? How so? Because he just looks like a very generic detective to me. For example, I admit I got a little spooked by what happened on Bourne Street the other day. Yeah, I remember that. I know very well that unchecked fear leads to prejudice. That's why it's a no-no in my book. It even pains me to admit that out loud. Sometimes the toughest case to crack is ourselves. Other times it's ghosts. How do you do it, detective? Your cases, man. I've probably lost all my hair by now if I were you. I try not to think about it all that much. And when I do think about it, I think, who else would do it? Nobody. That's who. Yeah, that makes sense. Looking around? Maybe he's just on guard. I don't know. He's observant. But being a detective does require you to be observant, so I wouldn't exactly say looking around is a bad thing. You know, once you get over the death part, they're just like you and me. Look. I remember this one case. We were investigating a haunted apartment. This lady, her husband had recently passed away, but wasn't moving on, if you get my drift. Real deadbeat. Didn't take a hit. Anyway, we had to go in and exercise the place, right? But the husband, he's caught wind, and he's retreated into the basement. I won't get into the technicalities of it, but it's harder to get a ghost out of a basement or an attic. It's all by angles, really. I mean, I get it. That used to be his home. All the stuff is still there. It's hard. I get that. So I'm slowly going down the stairs to try and coax him out. Bam! Next minute, all this romantic music is playing, and the whole place is lit by a spotlight. Basic sensory illusions. Classic ghost tricks. Okay, so we're just confirming the existence of ghosts now. Okay. Hi, Great Sauce. How you doing? Look at this guy. He's McQueen. Then, before I know what hit me, I'm sitting at this pottery wheel, and he's behind me, and... Wait. Isn't this the plot of the 1990 film Ghost? How? Maybe? But a movie night at work and I built up before I started. Huh? Bro. This guy is just a clown. What are you saying? The story must have slipped into my subconscious. Riveting. Oh, who are you? What? The whole department just decided to come down to my place? Come on. The entire police department. Alright, hi. How y'all doing? How you doing, officer? Hey, wait, he gives kind of a frat boy Chad kind of vibe. What voice do I give him? What does a frat boy like sound like? Hey, detective. Hey, people I don't know. Did you get your important errand sorted? I sure did. Dooley, I can see crumbs stuck to your face. That's just the rain. Georgie is tiny true. Look at the arm. Their forearms are like twice, like 1.5 the size. It's very ready. wait. It's very ready, Rain. Fuck. I don't know how to do his voice. There's feeling all over your top. That's what? That's blood from a gunshot wound. It's healed up though. You're literally holding a receipt from the donut shop. That's why they pay you the big bucks, detective. Now what I miss? We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts. Hey. Ghosts? Yeah, you're afraid of them, right, Dooley? No idea, never met one. We stopped a ghost riot. Ghosts aren't real. Wait. Let me... Frat boy. Dude. Hey, dude. Yeah. Ghosts aren't real? There you go. There's the voice. You don't need to be scared of him. Easy. There you go, I guess. Sorry that wasn't much help. Nah. What you said, they're just like us. But they're just like us. How's a good thing to be reminded of? Exactly. They used to be alive just like us. As long as they don't try to eat, possess, violently murder you, you should be fine. Very reassuring. Just talk to them. Feel the culture. Listen to their issues and spectral wails. Treat them like any other person. See what's on the inside. Which should be easy since you can... I can't nail his voice. I think I need a dude. I need to say dude every time. Every time I switch to him. Yeah, dude. Which should be easy since you can see through them. I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. It's best not to overthink anything he says. Yeah, dude. I certainly don't. Well, thanks for the advice. I think that'll help. Our pleasure. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. Yeah, dude, I already did. Oh? Turns out we're meant to arrest this person driving that taxi. Instead of... yeah, instead of taking it all the way to Seattle, yes. Why? Driver was a chupa What? Huh? Was that supposed to be a pun? Cause what? Okay, I don't want to voice you anymore. I don't know how to do your voice. Okay, let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer. Thanks, McQueen. A lot. You too, Officer Dooley. Bye, guy. Good luck with your rap or whatever. Bye, copy wizard. Take care. I don't know how to do this voice. I'm so sorry. That's so cringe. Yep, they just hopped in. Hey, how you doing? And then peaced out. That was quite something. Well, what do you know, Felixer? I'll say my good luck is back. I feel like $1 million now. Very glad you do. Thanks anyway, Felixer. I really did nothing much. Are you going to be okay? Okay, now start thinking about what to do next. I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, alright? Please keep me updated, officer. Stay safe. Will do. And Georgie peaced out. Alright then. Maybe I'll go check the stock and... Oh, who is it? Oh, two? Two people? Riona! How you doing? Miss Riona, welcome. Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There's construction work taking place on Leonora Avenue. I mean, I think Georgie's been smoking this whole game. Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. That's great. I'm happy you're here. So, anything I can make for you this evening? Oh, sorry. I'd like something for my throat. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey. How about this? Oh, Midsummer Night Dream? Oh, of course! Because that's like an opera play, isn't it? Wait, is that not... Did I not do this play back in like... elementary school? I think I fucking did. I think that's the fucking play I did. That was the one and only time I did a fucking drama / play. Bro, that's fucking memories right there. Midsummer Night's Dream. I think that's Shakespeare, right? Bro, I still remember I had to do this giant monologue at the end. Like my character had to do a gigantic monologue at the end, and to this day I still have no idea how I recited that whole thing. I'm so shit at reciting things. Maybe it's because my ability just deteriorated since then. But bro, that's some memories right there. Can you imagine me doing a freaking Shakespeare play? Yeah, what plays do you do? We're probably not gonna know any of them, but you know, do tell. A cup of warm Midsummer Night's Dream for you, miss. And you know, it fits Riona, because you know she's trying to get into opera, or at least you know the singing related to it, whatever. That's what we call it here. How whimsical. Of your national hero. Sippy sip. It's wonderful. Sweet, but well balanced with the lemon. The slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you. You're so very welcome. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Is that so? How is he? He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. Oh? He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. Just get that you never had to be part of any plays. I mean, it's not that I hated it, but, you know, the first time being on stage and reciting all that freaking Shakespearean stuff, it was a challenge for sure. Both, like, in terms of reciting the damn thing, and in terms of, like, you know, saying old English in front of a crowd. But I didn't hate it. It turned out fine. At least, you know, my monologue at the end turned out fine. I mean, it's good. It's good. If you have anywhere to be mean, it's good for it to be in, you know, when you're acting. Ah, well, I mean, everybody has their role. Everybody has their role. 2048. That was a good villain. You're too nice. Aw. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Oh, music change. Would you mind doing me a favor? Oh, what do you need? Could you give my contact information to him? You only connected via Bluetooth last time, so... Oh? Riona, why don't I give you fucking Georgie's? A piece of a blue. Ah, let me read the damn thing, bro. A piece of a blue card with an email address and a phone number written on it. What I said a few days ago might have been a bit overwhelming. It's possible that I spoke more than was necessary. All because I couldn't help but feel a pang of bitterness knowing what happened to the tree. Roles are gone now. Crazy people are very fun. You can at least be unhinged. Hey, you can be unhinged whenever you want. It's up to you. It's not down to other people to decide whether you want to be unhinged. It's up to you, my guy. If you want to be unhinged, just go unhinged. Hey, I mean, as long as you're happy with that role, 2048, ain't nothing wrong with that. All because I couldn't help but... Oh, wait, yeah. But feel a pang of bitterness knowing what happened to the tree. That's entirely understandable, though. But it is not my intention to interfere with its work. As such, if he requires any assistance, please, do let me know. This is the least I could do, as I realized there would be plenty of difficulty obtaining information. Yeah, exactly, grape sauce. Da. Oh, I mean, because Officer Georgie is a human. And we semi-physical beings have our own way of sharing information, as such. I understand what you mean. Okay. I just do not wish to incriminate anything or anyone. It's fine, I get it. I'm glad. Somebody else? Oh. I'd say you already helped him out in more ways than one. Yeah, you're in charge of the lighting, aren't you, 2048, right now? For some kind of theater thing? Hmm? Sorry, did you say something? I was zoning out a little. No, nothing. I'll pass this off to him. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Bad traffic aside, how are you? To be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late. And I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. Yeah! It always just thunders. You know, I'm all ears. That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid. Pardon? No. I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. Is that a good or bad thing? It's troubling. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hmm? I don't mean it I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just... I used to believe that I had a settled life objective. But I have been doubting it lately. How come? I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, any good news? No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance. Even though they had no direct connection to the audience I'm trying to reach. I see. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however. Which I'm thankful for. That's very thoughtful of her. Face Rachel. Where Rachel? Where are you? Wait, what? Oh, Riona. Rachel. Yeah, look at her. Based. So, what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself? In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network, to make myself known. Oh? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it. I think so, but you could give me a refresher. Just so I don't misunderstand. I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. She did, however, remind me of an important and humbling fact. Let me guess. Times are changing? The time is now, old lady? What would that be? Well... Oh. But it not guarantee you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure that the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you have to do way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? I see that's a decent impression of her. Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. What a thought. And notice it's truly only the beginning. Then it is either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Even then, there is still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering if Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right. I thought it all sounded familiar. Will you try a suggestion then? I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across. And being rejected by every single one. For some reason, I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence. Although, perhaps it was more like a necessity? Did something happen? True. Like, it does feel like her look is the only one that's really like, hey, I'm looking at you because I'm talking to you. Right? It's very natural. True. He was stuck? Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. Oh? I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Can we see it now? Is it gone? It's gone. And he called me almost immediately. It was loud. All sounds in order. And extremely drunk. Really? Denied it at first. But it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Cary Park without realizing he had done so. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 PM. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transit nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. At midnight? Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. Touché. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. That might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. Hmm? It appears he had dinner with his team, and he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction. Oh. I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected. Ah, okay. Perhaps. I know that feeling all too well. Miss. However, he said he would keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. Look how much he's doing for you, Riona. Come on. At least buy my guy a drink. Least he can do. That's good. Is it, though? Another one? Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of the Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Likewise, Mr. Lucas had to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How can they still be positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. Almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself? Yeah, that's the dream, alright, but dreams aren't always reality. Dreams are very seldom reality. But if I truly believe that, with the number of rejections I've received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right. That's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at the moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? Perhaps because they don't see it as the be-all and end-all? What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Yeah, just another level in the game. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance or assistance even. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles, or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? I see. Still... Miss Riona? Yes. Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. You're fine, I promise. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? We're getting some deep talk here. Hold up. Drink some water. What happened to him after the call? I picked him up and drove him home. Whoa. But I thought you're located in Bellevue. I am. But I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly nearing the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him. I see. How was it singing, in your opinion? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. If not for the fact he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. Well, he said he was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through to his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. Ah. Hope he didn't get sick then. Aside from all that, was he okay? Considering the situation you mentioned earlier, I mean. Well, he happily asked me to do karaoke with him, which I declined. Probably for the best. Could have been entertaining though. True. My guy just drunken screams. Lights up the whole place. Ended up taking him for a drive though, as I needed to take care of my unfinished business. A late night delivery? No, I was buying a pie. At midnight? Yes. Why, concerned you may have a competitor? No, not at all. Maybe a little bit. Oh, Felix, sir. He'll be fine. I thought I want to know just so I can inform Officer Georgie about it. Oh, why? His daughter loves spies. When his car was vandalized, Officer Georgie had plans to buy pies for his family's get-together. But the report took a while and the weather was bad. And by the time he was able to get a taxi, he thought everything was everything was already closed. I see. But he takes pride in being a Seattleite. So I wonder if he knows about it already. Well, it is a very small kiosk attached to a pub. Very easy to miss. The spot is known as Disco Pie. It serves fresh pies until 1 a.m. Fresh until 1? What? Interesting. Good to know. Thanks. Getting back to the story though. You both went for pies then? Yes, and that seemed to fascinate him for some reason. What did you even get? What did you each get? You ordered a slice of warm apple crumble with a scoop of French vanilla ice cream on top. That sounds amazing. And a large cup of piping hot coffee with a little bit of milk. Ouch. Yeah, why did it come to me, man? Are you a coffee guy? Why are you getting coffee on some other random kiosk? You cheating on me? Can't believe Lucas is a filthy little cheater. I feel betrayed. Truly. Oh. But it was my suggestion since I thought he needed to warm up. Double ouch. I apologize. I'll live. A little piece of advice though. A glass of warm water might have been better for the what? What the hell is that word? Inebriated? Coffee's not the best at retaining fluids and thus preventing hangovers. Oh, that's really good information to know. This is why you're the best barista, Elixir. Thank you. Okay, my feelings are hurt slightly less now. And what did you get for yourself? I had a slice of hibiscus blueberry mint pie myself. Just so you know, I did not order anything to drink. Good. Drinks aside, what an interesting combination for a pie. How'd you like it? I enjoyed it. You serve hibiscus too. You serve hibiscus here too, don't you? Oh, remember to order it next time. Please do. So, we continued our conversation afterwards. That was when he told me he had not given up on his goal, despite the many disappointments with his team. He also told me why he does not drive at all. Really? Why? It is... On second thought, it might be better to hear the story directly from him. Another time. I apologize. No problem. I understand. We'll discuss quite a few things we have in common. Really? Yes, surprisingly. And before we knew it, it was already nearing 5 a.m. Now, that's the fucking best talks, man. I'm telling you. This is the talks that last until fucking all the way into midnight, past midnight, maybe even the morning. You know that's a damn good talk. You know that is a bonding moment right there. Yeah, it must have been a gripping conversation. That's what I'm saying. They must have become best buds at that point. I'm not sure. However, his exhaustion seemed to finally catch up with him then. So I drove him home. Weren't you tired as well? No. I should go now. Alright. Will you be okay? I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Felixer. No problem at all. Anytime. I have a feeling she has some unsaid business. She has something that she's not saying. Look at all the da-da-das she's giving out. Have a good evening then, Felixer. Come back again soon. Bye. Lemony snippet. Milk, honey, and something else. Friday, September 29th, 2023. Alien sightings increase. Is it an invasion? No, they're here in peace. At least it's pretty. Algae invasion. Self-healing concrete technology. Okay. Who? Hey. What? Why are we not looking at him? Knock knock, anyone there? Mr. Bailey, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It was something about like they discovered how like some ancient civilization made concrete, and that way of making concrete actually makes it heal itself when it rains, right? Like when it rains, the rainwater reacts with something inside and then it freaking turns into concrete so that it can fill up the gaps. That's what I heard. Greece. Okay, okay. Yeah, ancient Greek. Lucas. Normal schedule. Let me save. Oh. Sorry guys, I think I'm a little bit more tired than usual. Uni has been tiring me out. I think I'll end a little early today. Uni has been tiring me out, and I totally did not just burn through the Archon quest in Genshin last night, and you know, made me not get enough sleep. Totally didn't do that, so maybe I'll go for a little longer. Okay, we'll go until we'll talk to Bailey's, and then when another person comes in, we'll stop. Okay, let's do that. How are you tonight? I'm all right. I don't know. Okay, I have no idea what voice I gave Bailey's. But you look pretty distracted. Penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. True, I guess. Anybody, yeah, you caught. I mean, yeah, I guess. I was just pondering about the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Funny. I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, you'll believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Hey, true words! Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. Okay, how's your marriage? Yeah? How's your wedding? How's your wedding planning going, huh? We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot these past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got anyone? How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Phew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on a relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. We decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. More importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? No, I guess? Do you want the short version, not the long version? I'm always here with a full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing. What I can make you tonight. I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything really. Makes sense. What about a herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea? Oh. Right, the other thing is called butterfly pea. So the freaking title makes sense. Hibiscus and butterfly. I'm so dumb. What was I thinking when I made this thumbnail? Butterfly pea. Oh, hibiscus sounds great. With honey, milk and honey, please. Let's do hibiscus. Milk and honey. Let's save just in case it's not right. Bro. Sweetheart latte. Yeah, cute. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Felixor. This is so nice. It brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yes, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. We don't have very much in common. It's good that you learned about that yourself, Mr. Baileys. I think so too. There's one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again, Felixor. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. Great-great-aunt. 2 greats. Damn. I guess that happens when, you know, you're an elf that lives very long, I guess. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them or both of them would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up in a ball in my room. Trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Except when my grand came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. Look at him looking to the side. But she got how it made me feel. She went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea. With milk and honey in it. Drinking this now, with you, feels a lot like family again. Family! Yeah. Family! Hey, I'm gonna do that for you, Baileys. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them. Until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. See, that's a part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. It is not uncommon for us to die from them. Is that there's this assumption in society that you live the right sort of life, you pass away peacefully in your bed. That's what families say. Families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. Hey, that does not give it justice. That sounds fucked up. I'll just say it here. Wow. Imagine getting locked up during your last moments because people need to keep up appearances. Damn. I didn't manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face. It was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It might have been a little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. The thing, I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Yeah. She proud of you, my guy. For sure. Thanks, Felixer. You are letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact, here comes Lua. Okay, no. It's Silver. I was about to say, here comes Lua. Here to barge into the conversation. Good evening. Hey, one of the best characters that came back. Good evening. Hi, Felixer. And hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you? Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. Yeah, Amanda, be careful with your wordings. Anyway, yeah, I know. I just wanted to read a few lines by Amanda, because I like doing her little silly little robotic voice. But anyway, yeah, sorry, fiddling around. But anyway, yeah. Again, I'm feeling a little tuckered out from, the last week and also last night and whatever recent uni stuff. So yeah, I'll have to end the stream a little early today. Yeah, sorry about that, but I hope you guys will tune in Saturday for the Octopath stream. But any case, I'll be gone now. See you next time. Bye. We'll come back next time for Amanda. Amanda's fun. Bye.